All right, so it's just after 1 o'clock, and you might be asking yourself, um, excuse me, ma'am, aren't you supposed to be at work? Well, technically I am. I'm on my lunch break, and I've decided, because I work close by, that I'm gonna run to the gym. Yeah, I'm going to run to the gym. I'm gonna go on a run real quick. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, that's absolutely crazy. It's not. It's really not. I get 1 whole hour, which I did not get at my other job, which allows me enough time to get in a 30-minute run if I want. I don't get very sweaty. And I can turn around, throw my clothes back on, and go back to work. And that is precisely what I'm gonna do. See, I don't think you all understand me when I say I'm all about my fitness. Now, just so happens I happen to be a little bit further out today than I normally am, because I had to go pick up my work phone. Nonetheless, I still got time. It'll be real quick. Use the bathroom first. So, is it weird that this makes me excited? Running to the gym in the middle of work. In the middle of a work day. Absolutely insane. Okay, so it's at about this point that I need to start doing a voiceover because of the music in the gym. I really hate that they don't allow you to just play stuff. But basically, you can tell by the smile on my face, I was really excited. And, being able to run to the gym during my lunch hour. I probably don't even get the whole 30 minutes in. I'm only probably going to get 15 minutes, but it's still really cool. Also, I think I'm talking about things I need to remember to do so that this can go seamlessly is to bring hair ties. Always have hair ties in my bag, and my contact lenses, because I forgot them and I'm wearing my glasses. That's kind of annoying. At my old job I worked at, the gym was in the building, so I could just go downstairs and work out. Also, I only got 30 minutes, so, I didn't get as much time as I'm getting now, which is so cool. I just can't explain the great success that I have had over the years working and being able to go to the gym, either because it was downstairs or was right across the street where I was working from. Because when I was, still married and I worked for the military, I worked at the travel department. I think it was called MWRITT, something like that. And the gym was right across the street. So right after work, I would go to the gym. It was awesome. You guys should try it if you can. All right. All right, guys. I am back from the gym. I really, really enjoyed going for that run. Let me tell you, it is so good for my stress. I hope you guys can see me okay. It's so good for my, I can see you guys good right there. Can you see me okay? For my, stress and anxiety, I highly recommend it for anyone that can do so. If, you're working and you find that girl, I done put my shoe on the wrong foot. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with my shoe. It's on the wrong foot. My Burberry flats. But if you find where you have the opportunity where you can do so, I would say take it. I would do it over eating any day. But it just so happens that in this instance, I'll have time to shoot over to the gym for a run and still get something to eat. That is a win-win. You guys just don't know what this has done for my stress levels. Awesome. But I only got a few more minutes to spare. I'm gonna grab my stuff and run inside and grab me something to drink, and I will see you guys this afternoon. All right, okay, bye. All right. Oh, child, look at my hair. it is finally the end of the day. I'm ready to go home because my eyes, I just tell you, I got 48, almost 49-year-old eyes. And, you know, whew. It was a productive day. Not as bad as, I don't think it was bad as yesterday, but still a few hurdles to get over, a lot of trainings and stuff like that. And today I picked up my work phone. So I have my phone and I have a work phone. Yeah, it's one of those. So I don't know. But yeah, it was good. I'm going to go home now and change, put on my gym stuff, and get ready for the gym. Yeah, because I didn't do anything this morning. I slept in. Like, I needed that. And I got to pick up my daughter I think she gets off at 8:30 today. She gets off at 8:30. I think she got off at 8 yesterday. But I was at the grocery store, honey. I just totally forgot. And she was blowing up my phone. But yeah, let's get going. See you guys when I get home. Bye. Hi, guys. Up on my second day of attempting to get to the gym on my lunch hour. So this should be fun. Come in directly from the office. I'm trying to grab I remembered to put a hair tie in this morning and to grab my contact lens case, because the other day I forgot it, and I was like running with my contacts in my eyes. I mean, with my glasses on yesterday. It was kind of like a pain in the butt. But so far, we're about 6 minutes in, and the gym is like right there. I can't say this enough, so it's ecstatic that it's right there, and I could just, because at first I thought about it and I was like, there's no way I can make it there and make it back. This is before I knew what our lunchtime was going to be. And then when I realized it was an hour, I was like, oh shoot, that's easy. I used to do wonders with just 30 minutes when I had just 30 minutes for a lunch break, which I think is insane. I think everybody should have at least an hour to have a lunch break, because that's no time to eat. There's no time to do anything, so. But yeah, today's going pretty good, getting stuff done and out of the way. Supervisor is real nice, and all the young ladies are really nice and helpful to each other, especially to me, a Gen X that does not know a lot of the really, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't want to say slick, but you know what I'm saying, the easy way to do things, you know what I'm saying? And I have to go back into my own database in my brain, having not worked in almost a year and a half, how things work and how they operate, certain features on the computer, and stuff like that. I have to pull that stuff out, because I hadn't been using it, with the exception of using my own computer, my Mac, which can be a pain in the butt sometimes. And that's another thing. I need to take my computer in to have them look at it, because it's starting to do some really weird and funky things, and I'm not sure what's going on with it. So depending on how much that's going to cost, including I lost a button, like the little button thing popped off one day. I don't know what that's about. So that needs to be put back on. You would think it's just simple, just kind of push it on. No, it's not. I can't just push it on. I tried and it kept popping off, and I don't want to, I don't want to do more damage than it already is to whatever's happening with it. So I'm not going to keep trying to, force it on there or anything. So, but yeah, guys, so far so good today. I have to partially, well, I don't have to, I have time. I was going to say I have to partially get dressed in the car because, you know, I'm gonna take my shoes and stuff off, and which is no big deal. So I wore my boots today. How's your day going? Mine is going really great if you haven't noticed. Oh. And I brought my lunch too. My lunch is in the back seat. So if I'll have time, I could just sit out here, or I could sit out here and just kind of I could just sit in here and eat my lunch if I wanted to. But I could go back to the office. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Now the trick is to get in and out of stuff quickly. That's the problem. I have a combination lock, but for some reason this lock is not working. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. It's not the first time that it has given me like trouble. So I'm not sure what that is about. I don't want to go in the gym and put these, because these pants are hard to get on and off, and they're expensive, so I'm not trying to. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think it may have taken me more time to change clothes in the car than me actually getting here. So there's that. I want to take, am I gonna take all of my stuff in here with me, because I can partially get dressed with the exception of my pants, because they're really expensive and I don't have a lot, that I'm gonna take those in the gym with me. So yeah, I think that is it. So we are going to run inside, literally run inside, and get our run going. Cool. See you guys in a bit. Bye. Hi guys, I am finally home. Try to set you guys up here. I'm finally home here from the gym. Trying to get undressed from all the sweat. I did not stay, today is Wednesday, I did not stay for Zumba because I went running on my lunch break, and I gotta make sure either I'm already dressed when I leave to go to the gym, because that ate up a lot of time today. The traffic wasn't bad, but just getting out and getting dressed, and then I still like had 5 minutes to spare because I left my desk at like 5 after, but still I don't want to have to rush like that. And I want to get my clothes back on because there's not like a locker thing at my job, so I just go into the ladies' room and put my clothes on or whatever. But yeah, I didn't stay for Zumba because after that run today and everything, I just was tired. And then I did two, that's the PS5 that's going on. I did 2 classes back to back, well, half of the second class, because I had to leave that class to go to spin because it started in the middle of that class. So, but yeah, I had a really pretty decent day today at work. Of course, I love going for my little run, doing my lunch break. But I gotta learn how to get out on time. At noon, I gotta get out of there and be, you know, on my way. Like I say, the traffic wasn't bad. It didn't take me long to get there. It just took me, what I was wearing today was pretty snug too. So, you know, getting dressed, halfway dressed in my car and stuff like that or whatever. But I'm gonna figure it out. I had a great day today. I hope you did too. And yeah, it's gonna take me a little time to get adjusted with work and working out and how I can fit all of these things together so that I can maximize the potential of being able to go to the gym in the middle of the day. That is almost like 3 times a day, but I'm not counting because I didn't go this morning. When my daughter works, I have to pick her up really late at night, and the last couple of nights I've been up till midnight, and midnight to 4 o'clock is not a lot of sleep, and I've just not been able to get up. I mean, I'm up, but I'm not getting up. So I gotta figure something out. I gotta do better. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Like, seriously, as soon as I pick her up on the days when she doesn't have to be there late, I need to go straight to bed. And what I'm doing is I have things that I'm working on, not necessarily for work, but just for my own personal benefit, that I'm doing, along with getting my lunch bag ready, getting my gym bag ready, getting my clothes ready, getting all this stuff ready for like the next day. So let me get off of here and go shower and get all that stuff ready so I can try and get in a routine where I'm going to bed at a decent hour. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.